Yo, what's going on, guys? CallxMeVapor here, and welcome back to another video. So today, I'm just going to be going over whether you should become a demon or a slayer in Project Slayers. Now, I have a little script with me with a few notes on each topic, so I'm just going to be going over that throughout this video. And let's not waste any more time, let's just get right into it. Now, there are two big differences between slayers and demons that you need to learn before you kind of determine whether you want to be a slayer or a demon. So the first is not being able to breathe if you are a demon. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but you don't actually have to take breaths as a demon. So your moves will be using stamina, and yeah, so whenever you use a move, the stamina ticks down instead of the breathing bar, which is actually very helpful because you have a lot more stamina than you do breathing, and that's a huge buff on the demon side of things. So that is one of the big reasons why people switch over to demon, is to, have that kind of, freedom. The second thing is that you're restricted to only being in nighttime unless you have the straw hat or mask. And the straw hat or mask are very, very hard drops to get. They are really low percentage drops, and the only way to avoid having to get to that, that drop, is to either have Komodo, or I think there's one more clan, but I'm not sure. So just leave that in the comments if you know what clan that is. Now, these two things are the main difference between demons and demon slayers, but there are a few more things we can go into detail on. So for one, demons have way easier quests, which in return makes it way easier to level up. And unlike slayers, who have to travel a large distance to get quests, this could be a huge deciding factor on whether or not you will switch to demons, because being a demon is ultimately easier to level up with, and it's easier to level up your mastery as well. So becoming a demon is ultimately up to the user, but I strongly suggest if you end up getting Komodo as a bloodline, then you should become a demon as soon as possible, because you are immune to sunlight and you have a large strength buff with the sunlight. Also, it is good to know that becoming a demon is much easier than becoming a demon slayer, as all you have to do is pick up 5 lily flowers and carry the Doctor to Muzan to obtain the status of a demon. Now, you may be wondering, is there any point in becoming a slayer if there are so many good things leaning towards demon? And the answer is yes, there is. Although there may be more XP involved as a demon, and it is easier to become one, if you end up picking a demon, you will not have to worry about being in the sunlight, as you can start playing the game right away without having to get a mask or Komodo. Another thing leaning towards becoming a demon slayer is that pretty much every single move on all the reading styles are combo extenders, making it easy to forge new and interesting combos, while demons are restricted to 3 or 4 moves out of their moveset. Now, the real thing you're probably waiting for is if demons are better at PvP than demon slayers, and the answer to this is a strong yes. Demons heavily outweigh demon slayers in PvP, but that is just because people are learning the new PvP system. I expect with the time, the odds will balance out, and becoming a demon or a demon slayer will not have much effect in PvP at all. The main thing that is brutal in PvP right now is the Komodo heal, and the reason most people pair it up with demons is because they are allowed to survive in the sunlight. Enough on that tangent though. I would say becoming a demon or a demon slayer is up to the player, but at the current moment, becoming a demon seems to be more favorable to the player, if and only if you have Komodo or the straw hat to save you from sunlight. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. We actually just hit 3,000 subs, which is insane. And I guess let's get on the road to 5,000 subs. So anyways, I'll see y'all later. Peace.